It's obviously thinner paint on those spots, but it just makes it so there's no like bare canvas. Like that's your end goal is you don't want any canvas showing through. Unless you have plans to frame it, by then it's not really going to matter, but not everybody is going to have, you know, the ability to just go and buy canvas for their new frame for their canvas. So if you can have something that you don't have to frame to cover up, you know, any noticeable issues, that's best. So just to get this all cleaned up before it sits too much, I'll go ahead and wipe my sink down. Again, everything's water-based acrylic, so there's not too much of an issue here doing it in the sink as long as you're using hot water and dish soap to break it down a little bit. Keeps pretty much everything at a water-based level. If you're using latex or you're using any other type of paints, I would suggest highly not doing it over a sink, doing it over, say, a Tupperware container, a large Rubbermaid dish or something of the sorts, depending on what you have access to. If you're doing it outside even, maybe a tarp, you could do it over a large tarp. Or if you have access to an old building or facility or something, just do it right over the floor. Just don't do that at mom's house. And again, same with like cleaning up the rims of your containers. Keeping your workspace clean is essential. Dried paint's a little harder to clean anyway.
Just a little.
Yeah. It's always great when you find it all over your purifier and it doesn't come off the greatest. If I could scrape it, but I would have to like take that apart. Time-consuming part of the whole thing is mixing your paints. So if you can get past the 40 minutes it takes to mix your paint and your mediums, it's definitely worth the outcome. And it's very easy to do once that's achieved. So just bear through the slow stuff. Find a cool thing too, if you use the same cup from the last pour, sometimes you'll get all that swirly funky stuff at the very end of your second pour, so you will notice a little bit of carryover. Do two separate pours where I could do one on this side circular, one on this side circular, two separate color mixes, and then kind of back and forth them. I'll do my mix here. Always base white. Red. And yellow. I'm going to do a different pour technique, so we'll do this one by hand.
Yeah, something went with the yellow.
That's okay, we'll fix it like that. So seems like that will do it. Now, I can live with that. So next one, again, base white. And use the rest. Oh,
So
sorry.
go keep going like remember.
Use the rest of the white on this one. Blue.
Have you ever considered using an electric mixer
And pink. No?
instead of a paintbrush?
No, but that's really smart. And I'm just going to use a touch of black in this one.
You also might have an issue with if you mix it too much with the electric one, it'll get too much bubbles, but you could also want bubbles.
Yeah, if I want to get more of the textured look.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll pour this way.
Oh, wow, that looks great. I like those colors better.
And the trick again is to move your paint. I don't want to lose too much of that. And bring it back.
Yeah.
Try to split it right down the middle.
I really like that one.
Yeah, this might be like my favorite one I've ever done, man. I'm really glad that if like this was on camera. I'm just gonna touch up the sides here. Oops, sorry.
Oh, it's so vibrant.
I wonder if it. Because like, look at what I have in there right now. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It would be cool to just do like a cross there. But it kind of offsets it. It brings the touch over here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It goes really shocking and then just
Well,
kind
you
of...
see how these ones are wide at the end there, and this one's wide at the end here. It's all bunched up in the middle.
It makes sense. I'm not going to...
Yeah.
I think I'm going to stick to doing this style of a pour now because I can do such contrast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I already used all of the white. You don't know what. That's fine. And there was some of this pink. Oh, that's way too much of it. Come on. I'm just gonna add a little bit of blue. And maybe some yellow. And do like an overlap or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Is he going to give people watching nervous breakdown? Because you're so close to the other painting.
I live on the edge. So it makes art fun. Just adds enough texture to it that it looks